Hey friends, I just wanted to jump on really quickly and talk to you all about how to prepare for an emergency situation if you have food allergies. So, as you all know, for the people on the East Coast, many of you experienced Hurricane Helene that just came barreling up the Gulf area of Florida and Georgia and a few other states. And a lot of those people lost power, grocery stores lost power, restaurants lost power, and there were a lot of challenges that people faced. One of the biggest challenges with having food allergies is that you already have limited options for places to go to eat. And so in those situations, what do you do to prepare? So here are a few tips that I would recommend that you do in advance in the event that you are in an emergency situation and you have food allergies. So the first thing is get a cooler. Get a cooler that's going to be dedicated specifically for your food allergy needs. In this cooler, you can store water, medications, batteries, lights, and quick foods. So what do I mean by quick foods? Things that can be made or eaten without being cooked. Packets of tuna. So the foil packets of tuna, if you can have fish, don't contain soy versus the cans of tuna. The cans of tuna contain soy. So you want to avoid the cans, go with the packets. If you can't have fish, consider packets of chicken, jerkies, canned ham, or canned beans. And don't forget that if you choose canned items, make sure you choose items that have the pop top instead of items that require a can opener. If you already have canned goods on hand and you want to use the ones that you have, be sure to put a can opener inside of your cooler so that you have it. Be sure to pack at least one roll of paper towels, a few rolls of toilet paper, some face masks, and some eating utensils, antibacterial wipes and sprays to make sure that wherever you end up, if it's at a hotel or at a house with a friend, you can sanitize and make sure your space is safe.
A few moments later.
Fruit cups, applesauce, seeds, if you can have seeds such as sunflower seeds or pumpkin seeds, dry cereals, vacuum packed milks that you can have that are dairy free, such as almond milks if they're safe for you, rice milks if they're safe for you. Always check Amazon to see what they have that is to go. A lot of food allergy products are vacuum sealed or frozen. So you want to shoot for items that are perishable, especially as you're starting to get reports of storms coming. So for example, there is a bread that we can eat that's vacuum packed. Something like that I would want to buy just a couple days short of a storm so that I have it on hand, and I would store it in that cooler so then I have it just in case. Consider buying those things ahead of time and freezing them so then in the event of an emergency, the frozen food can double as ice. And last but not least, make sure that you consider having enough medications on hand so that way, if there's an emergency situation, you know exactly where your medications are, and you don't have to go trying to search around your house for them. So these are the tips that I would recommend if you have food allergies and you are facing an emergency, such as a power outage or a significant storm. I hope these tips help. And if you have any others, please leave them in the comments and let me know what you do in the event of an emergency and you have food allergies.